So if you're a frequent Redditor like me, I'm sure you've come across one of the most savage subgroups on the platform called roastme. If you're not familiar, in this group, Redditors post a picture of themselves with a picture of the subgroup written on it on a piece of paper in the photo, and then tell people a bit about themselves. Then after that, they open the floodgates to let whoever wants to roast the hell out of them. While looking through this group, the first thing that would come across anyone's mind is, why the hell would anyone subject themselves to this public humiliation? Honestly, there's no way to know. Are they maybe just a little messed up or looking for some attention? Well, today on IO, we're gonna be breaking down the top 10 people who regretted asking the internet to roast them. I'm Mackenzie Smith and I'll be your host today. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting off with number 10, confident college student. So apparently this girl told her boyfriend that she's unroastable because she vapes and goes to college for art. Honestly, these things make people more roastable to me, but okay. But one of the commenters summed it up perfectly, saying, smug attitude with an art degree. She'll make a fantastic barista. Oh snap, this commenter came straight for the jugular on that one. But that's what happens when you're way too cocky on this thread. Next at number 9, cool guy. So this is just a classic case of someone thinking that they're a badass, and the internet hitting them in the face with some cold hard truth. This guy's brother put him on the thread saying, he's a classic too cool for school guy and for the internet to do their worst. So the internet did just that. One person hilariously responded saying, being too cool for school and not being able to graduate are two very different things. That is just too savage. By this guy's demeanor, he looks like he could use some humbling. Next at number 8, virgin. So this guy seems to be looking like one of those people that might be a little desperate for attention, as he gave Redditors more than enough info for some incredible roasts. In the post he says, 21-year-old engineering major, Pakistani and virgin. Can you guys roast me as bad as the British effed us? It looks like this was asked and answered when someone commented, posting the picture and stating you're a virgin seems super redundant. Jesus, take the wheel on this guy's confidence right now. It already seems like this guy has a super roastable life anyway, and aw, I don't think he needed that. Next at number 7, overconfident. Here again we have an overconfident Redditor that's looking for some humbling. In her post she writes, my ego's been a bit high lately. Can we lower it please? Don't hold back, I got a thick skin and the darkest sense of humor. Well, okay, with that setup, I'm not surprised this girl got some crushing responses. And the most savage response here was one Redditor that simply said, if a tramp stamp was a person. That's gotta hurt. Next to number 6, stuck in a fantasy. So in this one, I kind of feel bad for the guy because he's one of the only ones that did not willingly put himself on the thread. In his post he wrote, I got last in fantasy football this week and this is my punishment. Oh, poor guy. Well, I'm sure his fantasy football league were laughing their asses off at the savage comments he received. The worst one said, you look like you also have a fantasy girlfriend. Oh my god, look at this poor guy, like so not wanting to be doing that. Like, he did not deserve that. Now he's gonna rethink being in that fantasy football league. Next at number 5, video game character. So the next one was posted by this guy's brother, and he just simply said, this is my brother, he's 18 and single. But he definitely used a really unflattering photo of the guy, or this guy just hasn't had a haircut in way too long. So one commenter responded back saying, who rolled a 5 or 8 to get you out of Jumanji? Gotta hurt. If you don't already know, Jumanji is a movie based on a video game where people get sucked into the game and have to finish it to leave. So basically the commenters were saying that he looked like someone that's been running around a jungle for the last few days. Yeah, that would leave a little bruise on my ego. Next at number 4, hard times. So this guy got a little dark in the post he wrote. Kidney cancer in March, home in May, back to work in June, new girlfriend and new car in July, and I misspelled my damn username. It's been a hell of a year. Let's see what y'all got. So it sounds like this guy has had a lot of ups and downs in the last year. Not sure why he wants to add some more lows by doing this, but okay. Of course Reddit spared nothing and someone wrote, it's not a roast when you're so close to cremation. Oh my god, no, not this guy. He's already had it like so bad. Just give this guy a break. Didn't your mom ever teach you to lie if you don't have anything nice to say about someone? Like, I know he asked for it, but I don't know. Seems wrong to roast this guy. Next at number 3, funny resemblance. So not sure who posted this one, but the post essentially started off with him roasting himself. The post said, ginger and whiter than scared milk. Anyway, always wearing factor 94, roast away. So already starting a little down on himself. Also side note, what the hell is scared milk? Like, I've never heard that expression in my life, but honestly, If this kid looks like Scared Milk, then so do I. I really need a tan bad. Someone then responded by saying, "You look like Syndrome from The Incredibles, but your mom just took away your jewel." And honestly, hate to say it, but the resemblance between him and Syndrome is insane. If Syndrome had shorter hair. Also, he really looks like Jack too. Guess this guy's face inspired like half the characters in The Incredibles. Next at number 2, Moderator gets roasted. So this next one is actually from the new moderator of the subreddit. He wrote, "I'm your new mod, comedian, TED Talk about dark humor, my adult film star ex, balding, and I've cried on public transport in 7 countries. It's your turn to roast your new mod." Okay, well that's quite the setup here. Also, can we just agree he so does not look like he wants any part of this. Anyway, there were tons of responses, but the best one was from someone that said, "Moderator and comedian? When your career aptitude test says unemployable and you decide to prove them right." Okay, this commentator snapped here. But given all the ammo in his post for commentators, I'm surprised it wasn't way worse. Like nobody commenting on how he's cried in public 7 different times? That doesn't even come close to my record. And finally at number 1, early graduation. So this guy was coming out of the gate pretty darn confident and happy about what was going on in his life. He wrote, "It's my graduation, so y'all can't tell me nothing." Okay, well he's about to learn they actually can and will. The best comment on this post wrote, wait for it, "Cuz graduated today and his hairline graduated in 1977. Jeez, you did not have to come from that hard. But like, I've never seen something more true in my life. Without context, I could have easily thought this guy was like 30 or something. Okay, so that's all the roasting I have for you today. Let me know which one was your favorite, and honestly, I need to know, have you ever posted yourself to this subreddit or ever even considered it? And if you haven't, are you thinking about it after watching this video? Cause I already know my self-confidence is pretty high, but not even close to high enough to have to deal with random strangers on the internet. But then again, I have this job, so I'm subjected to that a little bit all the time. But don't worry, the love makes it all worth it. And I just wanted to finish it off with a few quick comments. Wicked Rose said, "I love your hair, I wish I could rock that look as well. Honestly, life's too short not to give it a try. I dyed my hair this color completely on a whim last year, and now I can't ever think of changing it." So you know what I mean? Switch it up if you wanna. Next, Mama Pink said, "Thank you for this. It made my really bad day at a natural foods type store fade away very quickly. I'm so sorry to hear you had a bad day, but I'm really happy I was able to make it a little bit better." And lastly, Serban said, "This girl here is my favorite from IO." Thanks so much. Comments like this really make my day, and I'm glad I can keep y'all entertained. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you in the next one.